Hello guys,
Oh,
I'll be your physiotherapist for today. You must be Whim and you're Angela. Yeah. How was your day? Pretty good?
it's okay, yeah.
How's the weather in Gelderop?
Well,
Good.
it's a bit raining, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like usual in Holland.
Okay, yeah. Uh, do you have any questions before we start?
No, no.
You? Maybe you? No? Okay, so I'll be taking notes so I know that I wrote everything correctly. Is that okay with you?
Yeah,
Before we start, I'll ask you some basic questions that you will respond to with a yes or no. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
yeah.
So, have you experienced any unexpected weight loss greater than 5 kilograms in the last few weeks?
No,
No? Okay. Have you experienced night sweats?
no,
No night sweats? Okay. Do you suffer from night pain?
no, no, no night pain. No special night pain.
Okay. This one may be a bit personal, but do you have a history of cancer or maybe diabetes
No,
in the family? No?
no, not as I know.
Okay. Unexpected swelling in the limbs or
No, no, no.
no? Okay. And the last one, have you had dizziness or fainting in the last couple of weeks?
I'm feeling tired, but not dizzy.
Tired?
Yeah, but not dizzy. No.
Okay. So tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why are you here?
No, I have Parkinson's, and I have had it for like 6, 7 years or years,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it gets worse. The symptoms of the Parkinson.
It gets worse.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also I have gained some weight lately because I cannot exercise, or I
You cannot
have
exercise.
no the energy. I have no energy to exercise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because when I go to a center, it's so much noise around me,
Mhm.
so then I get more tired.
I get
And
that.
my wife wants me to exercise more,
Mhm.
and
That's a good thing.
yeah,
So you said you've had it for 6 years now.
6 or 7.
6 or 7 years. And how did you discover that you have Parkinson's? What were the symptoms?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
it was when I was, because I work as a drawing teacher.
Drawing teacher.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I felt like it was, yeah, I struggle with fine motoric skills.
Okay.
And also when I was making a signature,
Yeah.
it didn't go with as much flow as it goes usually.
Yeah.
And my GP thought it was stress and things like that, but after a while it got worse, and I tried to stress down, but it was still the same problem, and then in the end they found out that it was Parkinson.
So you noticed 6 years ago that you have these symptoms, but when did you know that it's Parkinson's?
5 years ago,
5 years ago.
Or like after 3-4 months they thought it could be Parkinson, but it took some time to be 100% sure.
100% sure. And so who discovered that you have Parkinson's?
It was a collaboration, I think, between my GP and the neurologist.
The GP neurologist.
And also I did some tests with the physio, and the physio reported on the what is this called, the motor skills.
Motor symptoms.
Yeah. And then the neurologist did some tests, had DAT scan, and asked me questions and look, and then they found out it was Parkinson.
Okay.
And also because I got medicine.
Yeah.
And when they saw the medicine worked, they know that it was Parkinson.
Do you have any other motor symptoms? If you know what that is, I can explain to you.
What is motor?
Motor symptoms is there can be multiple when it comes to Parkinson's. Is this the shaking of the hand or the leg?
Yeah,
Can be
I
either
get
one.
it sometimes in my hand.
In your hand at rest.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
that it shakes, and yeah,
Mhm.
it's one I write with also. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't like it because the student noticed that it's something wrong with me when
Yeah, when you write.
yeah, or draw. Yeah.
Draw. Um, any other symptoms you've noticed?
I get tired, but I don't know if that's a motor symptom.
No, it's a non-motor symptom, but it's a symptom of Parkinson's. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about your tiredness. You said you work as a teacher.
Yeah.
How long does it take? How long are the shifts?
Usually it's 8 hours, but now I can only work 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, before I worked every day, but now only 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay. Do you get more tired in the morning or in the evening after the classes?
In the evening or in the midday after I'm done with some activities
Okay.
like teaching or yeah, other activities.
And how do you manage your tiredness?
I have not a good answer, but I try to sleep and lay on the couch
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just take rest.
Any coffee maybe or
Yeah, yeah, a bit coffee as well. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, a question for you, Angela. How was what was your reaction when you heard that Whim has Parkinson's, and how did you help him get through the early stages of his disease?
Yeah, as he said, we all was a bit, how can I say, we all was a bit confused about this situation.
Yeah.
Everyone was scared about it, but like after like 1 month or like 1.5 months passed, we just relaxed a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also hard for me and him
Yeah.
to the early stages. So I was trying to give him emotional support
Of course.
as I can give. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Thanks. So Wim, do you know in which stage are you?
They say maybe 2.
Second stage.
Yeah, starting
Okay.
to 3 maybe.
Starting 3.
Yeah, I don't know so much.
Do you know? Basically, there's 5 stages.
Yeah.
In the first stage, there's only the shaking. It's usually unilateral, so only one hand or maybe one leg.
Okay, yeah, it
Yeah,
started with one side for me as well. Yeah.
And the second stage usually goes bilateral, so it will be both hands or both legs. Do you experience that
Yeah, yeah.
in your both hands or?
Yeah, or I find some problems sometimes in both sides. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. How does that make you feel, not being able to do your work properly and have these impediments?
It makes me sad and feeling a bit of being useless because I don't feel like I'm this old, but
Yeah.
and my friends they can still do it, and I love my job, and yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. It must be really difficult, but it's not the end of the world. With medication, you can manage those symptoms.
Yeah, I take medication now, and it makes me really happy that
Yeah.
the medication. Yeah,
What kind of medication do you take?
I use the levodopa.
Levodopa?
Yeah,
How many milligrams?
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
just got more there from my GP.
Okay, I'll just talk with your neurologist about the dosing, and I'll get the information from there.
Yeah.
It's good that you came here to talk about these things. It must be really difficult for you, but that's the first step in managing the situation. Do you find it difficult to multitask? Let's say you're driving the car and it's hard to steer the wheel and shift the gears.
Yeah, I get tired when I need to multitask a lot, and yeah, I think it's difficult for me.
Difficult? Okay. Do you drive a car?
Yeah, but not as often as before.
Mm.
So
Is the wife driving, or
Yeah.
are you driving him?
Yeah, if you wanna go to like places that are far away,
Yeah.
I'm driving. But if you wanna go to like places that are near to the house, he can drive.
yeah,
Okay.
but we live in the Netherlands, so usually we try to bike.
Yeah, of course.
So
Is it an automatic car or manual?
it's automatic. Yeah,
That would be way easier for you if
Yeah.
you want to drive.
yeah.
What activities do you struggle with?
Struggle a bit with biking and teaching and golfing, but now I use a golf cart, so then it's doable. But I still get pretty tired.
Biking, you said,
Yeah.
teaching and golfing as well.
Yeah, with my friends, I'm golfing. And biking with my wife, Angela.
So, what do you find difficult in biking, for example? What's the hardest thing for you?
I struggle a bit with getting on the bike,
Getting on the bike, okay.
a bit, but it most that when I bike in the city, I get easily tired. But when I do it in the woods and not the city, yeah, I can bike for more
Okay.
or longer periods of time.
Mm-hmm. Uh, shit. Yeah, I was gonna ask Anja about how are you helping Whim in the house with his daily activities? Do you help with something?
Yeah. So if you wanna eat something, sometimes he gets some like it's hard for him to cut onions or like potatoes or
Okay,
tomato.
with cutting.
So I cut them and like I cook it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes he cannot clean his own stuff. He cannot tidy it up, and like I tidy them up. But because normally before Parkinson's he was already doing it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
But like after Parkinson's, it got like a bit hard for him.
Yeah.
As I said, like if you're gonna go to like far places, I'm driving the car.
That's good. As a wife should do. What hobbies do you have?
Like I said, I have the golfing and biking.
Golfing and biking. Anything beside that? Maybe more social?
Like,
No,
not so much.
not so much outside.
No.
Or have we tried the cafe, the Parkinson's cafe? If you know what that is.
Yeah. We tried it,
And
we liked
it's good.
it, right, Angela?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you notice any changes in your behavior when going to these?
Not in the behavior, but I was feeling a bit happy, and also especially Angela, she could talk with other
Wives.
and the family members, and exchange some tips and things like that. Yeah.
That's good.
For the
Yeah. So again, how did the Parkinson's diagnosis affect the family?
No, it was of course sad for everybody, but I don't want to that my children should do too much with
Yeah.
it, but they try to help, but they live not in the house anymore, so
Do you
yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Do you feel that you're distancing yourself from the family? You're not staying as much with them, so you don't have to be a burden.
A bit, but also I feel often tired after
Tired.
I do something, so then I can be
With your
them.
family.
Yeah.
That's really sad, but we'll find a way to manage the energy levels, hopefully,
Yeah.
with medication or something else. What do you think about the diagnosis and how it affected you and the children?
Yeah, as I said before, in the first and a half month, everyone
Yeah.
was like confused and everyone was stressed about it. But like
Yeah.
after it passed like 2 months, it was a bit okay for everyone. Everyone get used to it. but still, our children like always like every day they're calling us, they're calling him, how are you dad, how are you mom. So they're taking care of us as well. Sometimes they come, they go, but as he said, they're not living with us anymore. So
Yeah. But overall, they are helpful and
Yeah.
they know about the situation.
yeah, although they're not with us, they try to help.
That's very good. That's very good. Tell me a bit about your social life. Do you go out a lot?
No,
No?
I would say my work is a bit of social life. I meet,
Mhm.
I like being with students and other teachers. That's a bit social for me, and also I usually go golfing with my friends.
Yeah.
But that's a bit more difficult. But I have found a solution to use a golf cart,
Yeah.
so then I doesn't get so tired.
Mhm.
And I like to do cycling, bike rides with my wife, and some family gatherings.
You're still social from what you're talking.
Yeah, but not as much as before.
Not as much as before because of the diagnosis or something else.
Yeah, or because I feel so tired, usually.
Tired. Everything comes back to being tired.
Yeah.
We're talking about social, and you said you're students and you're a teacher. Did you notice a change in their attitude towards you after being diagnosed?
Yeah, or I have not told every of my students, but
Yeah, but they notice something is off.
and other teachers, they are always like they want to help me, but then I feel like I'm like a burden or some.
Nah, I don't think you should feel that way.
I feel a bit useless when everybody try to help me all the time because
I can get that, but I think you should not think of you as a burden and let them help you. I think that's the best option in my opinion. But yeah.
Okay.
Are you concerned about the future? Because, as you know, Parkinson's disease is a progressive condition, and it gets worse over time.
Yeah, no, I read a bit on internet and yeah, I'm a bit afraid, but also when I get more medicine now, I'm feeling a bit happy again.
Happy again.
Yeah.
So you said that you go to the internet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I
Okay.
was in your case because, as you know, on the internet there's a lot of misinformation.
Okay.
So I think you should stay away from searching things up and just ask your GP or the neurologist about related to your condition.
Okay.
Yeah, you think that would be possible?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about? Is the same question about the future? Are you also concerned? Or
It's also, as I said, it's also happy for me to see him happy, and like when he get medications, he's happier than like
Yeah.
every day. So right now we don't have any issues, but for like the future, we don't know anything as well. So it's not definite to talk about, but of course we had some concerns in our mind.
Of
But
course.
like as you said, he doesn't also need to look up for internet every day. I also tell him, but he doesn't listen to me. So
Yeah.
She's a wife, so
Yeah.
I need to listen.
Coming back to the medication part, have you noticed getting better with the shaking, or what was your
Are most emotional, that I feel more happy.
more happy?
Yeah, when I take it.
And do you have any side effects from using it?
No,
No side effects.
not as I know.
And
But I need to take more than in the beginning to feel something. So
yeah. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. There's other than medication, there's a lot of other things you can do to manage your Parkinson's. One thing is it's surgical. It's called deep brain stimulation, and they put some electrodes in the brain, So you don't have to take the medication. Have you thought about getting the surgery, or
I don't want
never?
to take a surgery.
You don't want surgery?
No.
Okay, that's good to know.
It sounds yeah,
It
dangerous.
sounds scary, but it helps.
Yeah,
You
okay,
just you
yeah.
can talk with the neurologist about that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other illnesses or conditions that might affect your overall mood? And
No.
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 Okay. Uh, one symptom of Parkinson's is that it's gait freezing. This means that when you walk, you suddenly stop and you can't initiate any steps. So you're just freezed.
Yeah.
Have you experienced that?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But I'm afraid that I will do.
Okay.
And fall. And yeah.
How do you try to avoid that? Have you thought about something?
No.
No. Okay. One thing I can recommend you is to have beside you your wife or anyone else. So you have to have a person next to you most of the times.
Yeah.
In case of that happening, they'll catch you or
Okay.
help you with that.
Yeah.
Do you have any activities you struggle with?
No, like I said, biking.
Biking.
Sometimes in the cities,
Mm-hmm.
getting on and off the bike a bit.
Oh, you said about the writing part.
Yeah.
How do you? Have you tried using the other hand? Probably you're right-handed, right?
Yeah, I'm right-handed. But I paint so badly or draw so badly with my left hand.
So
So
you,
it's better with my right hand.
even though it's sometimes
Yeah,
shaking.
because I've done it for 40, 50 years with my right
Okay,
hand.
that
So
explains.
yeah,
Also, the medication helps with your signature. Have
yeah,
you?
yeah. Sometimes in some
Sometimes.
periods, but yeah, it depends when I take the medicine and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
One of non-motoric symptom of Parkinson's is mood changes.
Yeah.
Do you feel depressed, or do you have anxiety?
I feel sad, really sad
Sad.
sometimes. But like I said, with the medicine, it gets better
Gets
when
better.
I take the medicine.
But why do you feel sad?
I think because my neurons doesn't produce dopamine,
Oh,
and dopamine is the joy hormone. So
okay. So you know about the Parkinson's and what happens in your brain.
yeah,
Okay, you're well educated.
thank you.
How often are you able to do sports? Do you go a lot?
What do you mean with sports?
Anything active? How often are you active?
We go golf maybe 2 times a month,
Mm-hmm.
and bike maybe once a week or 2 times a week maybe.
Okay, that's pretty active. I said that with sports and being active, your condition is slowly. It's slowed down basically.
Okay.
It doesn't progress as faster when you do
Okay.
exercises.
Yeah,
So that's good that you're active,
yeah,
and I hope that you will continue to be active, and when we're going to do the treatment.
yeah.
Yeah. What are your goals from a physio?
To get more energy.
Get
and
more
to
energy. Okay.
Train more often
Train more often.
or exercise more often.
Mm-hmm. I can help you with that.
Yeah.
Do you have any specifications for me? Like you don't want to do this, or
I don't want to do it in a loud environment
loud environment?
because then I get
Okay.
really tired.
Well, my practice is isolated very good, so you won't hear anyone else.
Yeah.
Do you have a time limit, or I mean, how long do you want to go to the physiotherapist?
I think for me as a Parkinson patient, I should go as long as I can.
Of course. Yeah.
Because until stage 4 and 5, I think it will be difficult going to the physio.
Yeah.
Because then I struggle a lot, but still I think I will try to do it almost the rest of my life
Yeah,
until I
of course.
am laying in the bed alone, dying.
You don't have to be that pessimistic.
No.
You should try to be more positive if you can.
Yeah, I am my wife.
You have your wife. What do you expect from me? Like from me personally?
That you give me some exercises and help me getting maybe a bit more energy.
Yeah, energy.
Regulating the energy.
Yeah, that's
That's
it. Of course, I'll
not
help you.
mostly exercises. Yeah, because I gained some weight lately.
No problem.
And my wife doesn't like it.
I mean, yeah, we can try. Do you like running or not really?
No, I cannot run anymore.
Okay. So, well, if you bike, you'll get the extra pounds off of you.
Okay.
Do you have other concerns or worries that you need to get out of your chest?
I think we have talked about everything.
Talked about everything?
Yeah, about my concerns and yeah.
Okay. How motivated are you to start the training plan and
Right
physio?
now I'm really motivated.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how motivated are you?
8.
8?
Maybe. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
With time, it will get better. It will get to a 10, I think. I see that in you that you can be more motivated.
Okay. Yeah.
Any other questions regarding your the training plan or the condition?
No, just about which exercise we're going to do, but you will maybe talk about it later.
Yeah, I have to come up with a plan, and in our next session, I will say what exercises I've come up with, and we can make a shared decision making, and you choose what's best for you, and we'll make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah.
And now I'll make a summary of what we've discussed up until now. So you said that you've had this condition for about 6 or 7 years. You struggle with fine motor skills such as writing, painting, and your wife Angela told me you struggle with cutting things. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If I said something wrong, you can just tell me and I'll change it.
No, it's right.
It's okay.
Cutting, I can still do sometimes, but I like it better when Angela does it.
Of course. You said that when you first noticed the motor symptoms, like the shaking and everything, you were a bit confused because no one knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But then you went to the neurologist and the GP, and they make a scan of your brain.
Yeah.
And they discovered that you actually have Parkinson's.
Yeah, and with the medicine I took, they saw that it worked. So then
they knew for sure what was happening.
Yeah.
You also told me that you feel sad and useless in your family, that you can't help them and they have to help you. But taking the medication levodopa helps with managing your mood.
Yeah. I feel more happy.
Your main problems are that you are tired and multitasking.
Yeah.
You can't drive for long distance. Getting on the bike is a struggle for you?
Yeah, but not so much a struggle.
Not
but a
so
bit,
much.
But it's more when I'm biking, and I get really tired if I do it in the city because
Mm.
then it's so many impressions and things, and then I
Yeah.
also need to bike at the same time.
Yeah, so your attention goes another.
Yeah, so multitasking.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a bike machine to the home.
You
But,
could.
I like biking in outside.
Uh,
Get some fresh air.
well, that goes out of the window then.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to
Uh,
me.
Your hobbies are biking, teaching, golfing. You also said that you go to the Parkinson's Cafe, which is a really good thing that will help with your wife as well as you with social support, education, and because I heard that they have webinars and that they physio comes and he teaches some about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Um, yeah, and on in the end, your expectations are to be more energetic, um, help with multitasking, and yeah, that was
Yeah,
was your
and do some
expectations.
exercises to lose some weight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
lose some weight.
Yeah.
Well, that was it for today. We'll see you in our next session when we will discuss about the training program.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you for letting me come.